Welcome back to TFacts, the ultimate destination for all the latest tea on 90 Day Fiancé. Today, we've got some juicy updates you won't want to miss. Let's dive into 5 unique stories that are shaking up the world of love and relationships from around the globe. First up, we've got Sarper Güven from 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. Is his transformation from bad boy to charming fiancé genuine or just an act? As tensions rise with Shekinah Garner, we explore the drama behind their turbulent relationship. Next, we're taking a closer look at Shekinah's friendship with Dan and how Sarper's jealousy is putting a strain on their relationship. Is Sarper's controlling behavior a red flag, or is he just trying to protect what's his? Then, we have Stevi Nichole breaking her silence about why her kids aren't featured on the show. Find out what she has to say about protecting her children and the surprising truth behind their ages. Moving on, Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day, The Last Resort, is giving us a shocking update about her relationship with Matt Branis. Could this be a sign of reconciliation, or is it the end of the road for them? Lastly, we address the serious allegations surrounding Rishi Singh. With his new wife Maria speaking out against him, Jen Boecher offers her perspective from their past relationship. What does this mean for Rishi's reputation? Stick around as we unpack all these stories and more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for updates on the latest 90 Day Fiancé news. Let's get started. First up, we've got Sarper Güven from 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. After making quite the impression on fans with his confident demeanor, many viewers are left questioning whether his transformation into a supportive fiancé is genuine or just an act. Sarper has certainly stirred the pot with his controlling behavior and past comments about his romantic history. In Season 5, we saw him boast about being with over 2,500 women, which naturally raised eyebrows and made Shekinah Garner uncomfortable. While Sarper may have turned on the charm, the question remains, is this a real change or merely a calculated move to win over his audience? The drama escalated during an intense argument where he insulted Shekinah in front of her sister and even pulled her hair, bringing into question his true character. Despite these alarming red flags, Shekinah still agreed to marry him and helped him move to the US. Upon arriving in America, many fans noticed Sarper seemingly adopting a more likable persona, while Shekinah began appearing more controlling. This role reversal has left fans wondering if Sarper's change is part of a grander scheme or if he's really working on becoming a better person. In a memorable episode, Sarper took the stage for his first stand-up comedy show, but things didn't go as planned. His jokes, filled with awkward sexual innuendos, fell flat, leaving Shekinah feeling embarrassed. When Sarper made a jab at Dan, a close friend of Shekinah's, the tension became palpable. She made it clear to him that any friction between him and her friends could spell serious trouble for their relationship. We also saw Sarper trying to impress Shekinah's family during a trip to Montana, managing to convince them that he had changed. However, once they returned to Los Angeles, an explosion of conflict occurred. Sarper called Shekinah useless after she came home from work and prepared a meal for him, claiming her face was his problem. He even threatened to return to Turkey, highlighting the ongoing drama in their relationship. Interestingly, these events may have been filmed a year ago, and Sarper is still thriving in America. He eventually got a work permit and has been diving into a unique fitness venture called Bootlaugh, blending comedy and dance workouts, a far cry from his previous image. As Sarper settles into life in Los Angeles, one has to wonder, are his homesickness and threats of leaving just theatrics, or is there more to the story? Will Sarper truly change, or is he still the same bad boy fans were introduced to? Stay tuned as we continue to follow this dramatic saga on 90 Day Fiancé. Next, we're taking a closer look at Shekinah's friendship with Dan and how Sarper's jealousy is putting a serious strain on their relationship. Since moving to the US, Sarper has expressed uncomfortable feelings about Shekinah's bond with Dan, a friend with whom she has a complicated history. Despite their past romantic involvement, Shekinah has made it clear that there are no lingering feelings and they are simply friends now. However, Sarper's jealousy has led to a tense dynamic. He believes that Dan isn't a good influence on Shekinah and has voiced concerns about her friendship, insisting she should distance herself from him. This possessive behavior becomes particularly problematic given that Dan is part of Shekinah's close-knit friend group, people she considers family. The drama intensified during Sarper's comedy show, where he made an ill-timed joke at Dan's expense. Shekinah, watching from the audience, felt embarrassed and hurt that Sarper would disrespect her friend in such a public manner. She expressed her frustrations during a confessional, emphasizing the importance of her friendships and how past relationships have been ruined when her partners couldn't get along with her friends. As wedding plans loom and just weeks remain until their big day, the mounting tension between Sarper and Dan has caused Shekinah to feel uneasy. Sarper's insistence on controlling who Shekinah spends time with has made her question his intentions and whether he can ever truly accept her life as it is. Despite the confrontation, Sarper and Dan eventually agreed to sit down and discuss their issues. With Sarper's immigration status hanging in the balance, he was cautious not to escalate tensions too far, fearing repercussions that could lead to deportation. Yet, while they aimed to resolve their differences, the underlying issues of trust and jealousy remained unresolved. How will this impact Shekinah and Sarper's relationship moving forward? With their wedding approaching, can Sarper learn to trust Shekinah's judgment and friendship with Dan, or will these tensions threaten their future together? This is definitely a storyline to keep an eye on as 90 Day Fiancé unfolds. Then, we have Stevi Nichole breaking her silence about why her kids aren't featured on the show. Stevi, who stars in 90 Day Fiancé, has often been asked by fans why her children are not part of the storyline, and she's finally addressing these burning questions. In a recent Instagram post, Stevi revealed that her kids are actually much older than the 5- and 6-year-olds many fans assumed them to be. She explained that she had them at a very young age, and they are now in their teenage years, far beyond what viewers might have imagined. Despite the curiosity, Stevi made a conscious decision to keep her children off the show. Her reasoning is heartfelt. Stevi emphasizes the importance of protecting her children from the harsh realities of public scrutiny. She stated, "The world is not always kind, and I want to protect the things most precious to me." This commitment to privacy reflects her desire to shield her family from the intense spotlight that comes with reality television. Fans have responded positively to her explanations, appreciating her honesty and the love she has for her kids. However, it has also raised questions about how much of her personal life should be shared on the show. As Stevi navigates the complexities of her relationship with Madi alongside her responsibility as a mother, it's clear that balancing her children's privacy and her reality TV journey is a delicate situation. Will we ever see her kids on screen, or will Stevi continue to protect them from the limelight? This is one more intriguing aspect of her story that fans will want to follow closely as 90 Day Fiancé continues to unfold. Moving on, Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day, The Last Resort, is giving us a shocking update about her relationship with Matt Branis. After hinting at some serious issues and even expressing that she doesn't love him, Jasmine's recent Instagram activity caught fans by surprise. In a new Instagram story, Jasmine shared an adorable moment featuring Matt holding their baby, showcasing a rare and intimate glimpse into their life together. As she sang a sweet lullaby to their child, fans began to wonder if this was an indication that the couple is working through their differences and reconciling their relationship. However, the question looms, can Jasmine truly find happiness with Matt after previously stating her desire to be left alone? The couple has faced ups and downs, particularly regarding their emotional connection and Jasmine's feelings toward their living arrangement. Just weeks ago, it seemed like Jasmine was ready to walk away, stating publicly that she felt overwhelmed and disconnected from Matt. But this new update raises hopes about the possibility of a turnaround. Could their relationship weather the storm and develop into something stronger? As they navigate the complexities of parenthood while working on their relationship, it's clear that Jasmine and Matt's story is far from over. Will this moment be a turning point for them, or is it just a brief pause in a more complicated journey? Keep watching as we follow Jasmine and Matt's evolving narrative on 90 Day, The Last Resort. Lastly, we address the serious allegations surrounding Rishi Singh. Recent revelations have shocked fans as Rishi's new wife, Maria Ramirez, has come forward with claims of physical abuse. After their marriage just over a year ago, Maria has detailed her experiences, showing proof of the alleged abuse that left many stunned, including those who followed Rishi and Jen Boecher, his previous love interest. Jen has responded to these allegations, sharing her thoughts about Rishi on social media. While she acknowledged the severity of Maria's claims, Jen insisted that during her time with Rishi, he never abused or cheated on her. Her statements raised eyebrows as many felt it was inappropriate to downplay such serious accusations after Maria's recent revelations. In her Instagram story, she said, "I can't speak for what has happened between Rishi and Maria, but I can say that in my experience, he never showed any signs of violence." This has sparked a debate among fans about the complexities of relationships portrayed on reality television and how they can change over time. Jen's remarks appear to distance her from the situation, leaving many viewers questioning her motives. While she expressed disappointment about Rishi's alleged behavior, criticism has been directed towards her for seemingly prioritizing her past experience over the gravity of Maria's claims. As these allegations unfold, the question remains, what does this mean for Rishi's reputation moving forward? With accusations of abuse now part of his narrative, fans are left wondering how this will impact his journey and whether he has truly changed since his time on 90 Day Fiancé, the other way. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this troubling story and its ramifications on all parties involved.